As an agent, you are always writing policies for others. You're wheeling and dealing with annuities, Medicare supplements, and ACA policies. We know you're a superstar, but have you ever wondered what type of insurance you would need for yourself? I'm not talking about standard life and health policies. There are special types of insurance that insurance brokers need to run their businesses smoothly and successfully. Errors and omissions insurance, otherwise known as E&O, is an insurance policy that protects you as a broker from potential lawsuits, contract breaches, and much more. The insurance industry is incredibly lucrative, but it's also fast-paced and deals with a lot of sensitive legal and health-based information. And so human error is likely, even with a superstar like you. One error could result in you potentially being liable for a client's harm, no matter how accidental it might be. Clients can hold you accountable for almost anything. For example, if you miss something and indirectly cause your client's insurance to lapse, and that lapse leads to financial losses, you could find yourself in court. The purpose of E&O insurance is to protect your business and livelihood from situations like these. As an agent, it should come as no surprise that a lack of coverage is a surefire way to find yourself in a heap of trouble. Whatever sales logic you use with your clients should also apply to you. Unlike doctors, insurance brokers still have to make house calls. The frequency may vary, but the risks are still very much a concern. If you accidentally spill your hot coffee on a client during a meeting or cause property damage to a client's home, you could owe them a crazy amount of money. Unless you can afford to pay for things like burn treatments and sidewalk damage out of pocket, it's our professional recommendation to get a general liability plan as soon as possible. General liability coverage is not only used to protect your business, but also to protect you and your clients as you go about your daily operations. It is irresponsible to expose you and your clients to that much risk. Some other things to keep in mind with general liability insurance is that it's not a federal requirement, but some states do require you to have it, so you'll want to look into what your state laws are. Also, general liability can cover you and your representatives in cases involving client bodily harm or property damage. So if you have underlings, it's great to have. Finally, large corporations may require that you have general liability insurance to be able to sell their products. All food for thought. Workers' compensation insurance is for people developing their own insurance businesses, and for the most part, only applies if you have employees. When one of your associates either injures themselves or becomes injured at the site of your business, workers' compensation will cover you. Remember, business owners must provide a safe and healthy work environment. If you fail to do so, you could be responsible for potential medical bills or lawsuits. These costs are very expensive, so it is best to cover yourself and take out a policy that protects you and everyone you work with. Keep in mind that if you are the only agent in your business, then workers' compensation may not be required. Also, you may not view workers' comp as necessary because work injuries are generally rare occurrences, but it really is crucial to have just in case normal becomes abnormal. Any way you slice it, insurance brokers need to cover themselves just as much as any one of their clients. Without these coverages, you put everything you're working so hard to build at risk. You, your livelihood, your clients, everything. If you want your business to last, then protecting your assets should be your top priority. If you'd like to discuss the types of insurance that brokers need, give us a call at 888-539-1633. We'll help get your ducks in a row. And as always, if you're interested in empowering yourself and taking control of your situation, subscribe to our channel and put more health, life, and financial tips on your radar. Thanks, everyone.